friends, it's Brittany Valadez, and thank you so much for checking out this video. If you are coming back, nice to see you again, and if it's your first time, welcome. If you guys can, do me a big favor, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. I really appreciate it, and it's free. So in regards to this video, this one is things that you got wrong about the mission field. Yeah, I know that when I went, there's a lot of things I didn't know. So I learned a lot of stuff and I want to share them with you. And if you guys are wondering if you should go on a mission trip, or, you know, should I send my child? I want to encourage you. Yes, you should. Your life will be changed. I can't even begin to describe how much. But you know what? Let's get into this video. Now, the first misconception is this. Oh, I'm going on a vacation, essentially to a foreign country. I'm gonna take pictures. It's gonna be, you know, play with the kids. Yeah, no, you're gonna work. I can't even begin to tell you how much I worked. I went with a group called World Gospel Outreach, and I enjoyed every moment of working. I got to do so much stuff that I never would have gotten to do before, meaning that I got to be a dental assistant. I got to be work in optometry. I got to help out the pharmacy. I got to sit alongside a medical doctor and have people come in with sicknesses and things that I didn't think I wanted to see. Like, I was terrified of scabies, and what's the first thing I see, or one of the first things? Scabies. Yeah. I got to play and work with children. I got to pull out lice. I didn't want to do that. And there's evangelism. Oh my gosh, I was terrified of doing evangelism. The Lord pushed me out of my comfort zone. I promise you, you will work and it will be rewarding 100%. Another misconception is that I don't speak the language, so I'm just gonna kind of chill in the back and hope for the best. Well, lucky for you, you don't have to speak the language. They have translators. Okay, now when you go there, you're, like I said, you're gonna work. But also, if you're worried because I don't speak Spanish or I don't speak whatever country's language you're going to, they have translators. The organization, like I said, that I was with, World Gospel Outreach, provided plenty of local Christian translators who helped so much.
¿Cuál será el color favorito de Leo? Azul. Is blue your favorite color?
Sí.
Sí.
The translators do double, even triple the work of what you're doing. So they're doing the same work as you are, plus they're translating, plus people are pulling them left and right. I need this, I need this, I need this. And they're being the middle person between you, the American, and the local. So they're working probably more than you are. And believe me, they're Christians, they're saved just like you, so they understand everything. It's truly a blessing. So don't worry about the language barrier. You'll be fine. Probably pick up some Spanish if you go to a Spanish country along the way. Number 3, the food's gross. Okay, rude. No, it's not actually. When you go to another country, you obviously want to try some of the local food. Now, you may not like everything. I didn't like everything in Honduras. People were to come from Honduras to America, they may not like everything that we like. That's normal. But I really like the beans. The beans were amazing. I can't even, just try the beans. Try it. Now, when I went to the mission house, World Gospel Outreach hires local women, and we have a staff there, and they made some amazing food. We Americans were treated to buffets for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just good food every day, and my favorite was Pizza Fridays. Pizza Friday with chocolate fudge cake. Yummy. But yes, we'd have spaghetti. We would have pupusas, which that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, and quesadillas. We'd also have Asian food, just so many good things. Mashed potatoes, really good. And it's a way for us to come back from all the work we're doing and to come to a little bit of comfort. It's also an encouragement. You know, when you go somewhere and you have a good experience with food, oftentimes you want to come back. We're encouraged to come back, and having a nice, comforting familiarity with food that we eat is going to bring us back, then by all means, like, why wouldn't they do that? And I think it's amazing, and I'm really appreciative, and you guys will be really appreciative too. I don't know anybody, so it's gonna be weird. All right, many times when you go on a mission trip, you will go with your church or your friends or family, and sometimes you just go by yourself. I went by myself, and I was there for 3 weeks, and I can tell you it was an amazing experience. Why? Because I was forced to meet other people. And I wanted to, of course. But when you go with your family or friends, you have comfort, but you're also staying in that comfort zone. You're not really going to meet other people. So thank you everybody for being so nice to me when I was there. I made so many friends, local Hondurans as well as people from all over the US. It's just a chance to meet other Christians, people who believe in the same things that you do, who believe in Jesus Christ, and who have the same desire to go out into the world and preach the gospel. So you guys are already brothers and sisters. It's just a chance for you to connect and share experiences. So yeah, it's awesome. The next one, people are poor. All right, okay, yes, this is true. People are poor, but you won't realize how poor until you come. Now, look for a moment, look down at the ground right now. I'm looking, yeah. And I have a floor. You guys have a floor. When we think of poor in America, we think of maybe someone living in Section 8 housing, or they weren't able to pay their rent that month. But you guys are, even your poorest people right now that say, I'm poor, you're rich compared to what I saw here and what you guys will see when you come out. Your floor, getting back to your floor, it's not made of dirt. Houses here, dirt floors. The water was yellow. It looked like urine. The room you're in right now, think of a small bedroom. Now, it's just your bedroom maybe, and imagine that being filled with 8 people. 8 people. You leave the US and you see literally how the rest of the world lives. I honestly can't stress enough for you guys to come on a mission trip. I really can't. Next misconception is it's unsafe. Okay, again, you're partially correct. Yes, a lot of places that you're gonna go to are not in the safest neighborhoods, the safest countries, should I say. But when you go on a mission trip with an organization, you are going to be very safe. I never, not once during this entire 3-week experience, did I feel that I was scared or terrified or something was gonna happen or I was gonna be attacked. No. First of all, you're staying in a nice mission house, okay? You're protected, you're guarded by the people that work there, by gates, everything. And also when you go out on brigades is what they're called, and if you watch my vlogs, you'll see everything that I'm talking about in them, plus more, a lot more. You'll see people that will be with you are local Hondurans who know the bad areas, know the good areas, who can speak the language. They're gonna do everything in their power to keep you safe, and they're Christian, even better. Promise you, you're safe. Parents, you can send your children by themselves. You can go with your children if you want. You can bring your family, you can go with your church, you can go by yourself. You're gonna be fine. Now, another thing that I was concerned about was how are people gonna perceive me because I'm American. My thought was, oh no, it's an American. Oh God, brat. No, it was not that at all. There was actually one story, one of the ladies that was on a team with me, she shared with our group that a gentleman came up to her and thanked her. He said, thank you so much for coming out here. He goes, it's only the Americans that come and help us here in Honduras. I can't, you know what, I'm gonna take it a step further and I'm gonna say it's the American Christians. It's the Christians that want to come and serve your people because that's what Jesus calls us to do. And when we're serving you, you're serving us in return. And for me, when I would work in evangelism, I'd have people come up to me that just got their glasses for the first time they could see. And they would come and say, thank you, this is the first time that I've ever had a pair of glasses all my life. And this one lady, she was like 40 or 50. And I wear contacts. I can't see, everything is just completely blurry when I take them out. Now, I couldn't imagine never having seen correctly and be 40 or 50 years old, all my life, never having seen correctly. Now, I had another gentleman that came up to me and hugged and thanked me, and I didn't even give him this pair of glasses that he was thanking me for, and he said, I can now read my Bible. Can you imagine? How many of us have our Bibles on our shelves that we don't ever read? That's me. There's so many times I don't read my Bible. But seeing this man be so appreciative that he can finally read the Word of God because he can see now with a simple pair of bifocals. Maybe we can get at Walmart for cheap. My strength, my faith has grown because of the locals that I've gotten to meet who have so much faith in the Lord. inspired me so much, and I know it'll inspire you guys. These are just some of the misconceptions that I had when I went on this mission trip that maybe you have, and you're maybe questioning, should I go? You know, will I be able to afford it? What's going on? Trust me, you pray and the Lord will provide. I would encourage any believer, any Christian, to go on a mission trip to another country. Your eyes will be opened, your heart will be changed forever. You will not come back the same person. You're gonna wanna go back, I promise you, over and over and over again. And I plan to go back for the years to come. I enjoyed every moment. I literally made some lifelong friends forever. And my heart, I witnessed so many miracles. That's its own video. I can't even begin to tell you how many miracles I witnessed, and instantaneously, Lord answering prayers. So yeah, you guys make sure that if you can, go on a mission trip, and also sponsor a child. I do, and it all happened because I went there. I will leave all the information below, and I will have several other videos, if I don't already, on this mission trip series, and I encourage you to watch them all so that you could see what I saw when I was there, and so that you can come as well. All right, guys, I will let you go, and until next time, God bless, and I'll see you later. I've been blessed.